The wind whispered through the dense trees, creating an eerie symphony that set the stage for our journey into the heart of the sinister forest. The moon hung in the sky like a pale specter, casting elongated shadows that danced with every rustle of the leaves. My friends and I stood at the edge of the tree line, staring at the dilapidated mansion that loomed ahead, an ominous silhouette against the inky darkness. It all began when we stumbled upon an old, tattered map in the dusty corner of an antique shop. The faded ink promised an adventure to those brave enough to follow its cryptic trails. Intrigued by the idea of uncovering hidden secrets, we decided to embark on this mysterious expedition. The map led us to the heart of the Forbidden Forest, where the ancient mansion stood like a forgotten relic. As we approached the decaying entrance, the air grew thick with an unspoken tension. The front door creaked open, revealing a grand foyer adorned with cobwebs that clung to the chandeliers like ghastly decorations. The dim light struggled to pierce the darkness, casting long shadows that seemed to come alive. Unease settled in the pit of my stomach, but the thrill of the unknown pushed us forward. Our footsteps echoed through the hollow halls as we explored room after room, each one a frozen tableau of a bygone era. Dusty furniture draped in white sheets stood frozen in time, as if the mansion itself held its breath, waiting for our intrusion to break the spell. A musty odor filled the air, and the creaking floorboards seemed to protest our every step. In one room, we discovered a gallery of portraits, faces trapped in frames that followed our movements with hollow eyes. The eyes seemed to judge us, whispering untold secrets that echoed in the silence. Uneasy laughter bubbled up from our group, an attempt to shake off the growing sense of dread. As we delved deeper into the mansion, the air turned colder, and the atmosphere became stifling. It was as if unseen eyes were watching our every move, and a shiver crawled up my spine. The map, now held tightly in my hand, seemed to burn with an otherworldly energy. It was a compass leading us through a labyrinth of fear, with no way to turn back. We reached a grand staircase that spiraled upwards into darkness. The decision to ascend weighed heavily on us, but curiosity propelled us forward. The steps groaned beneath our feet, and the oppressive silence intensified with each floor we climbed. The air became dense, and the walls seemed to close in, suffocating us in an invisible grip. On the top floor, we discovered a room cloaked in shadows, its door slightly ajar. As we cautiously pushed it open, the flickering candlelight revealed a scene that froze our blood. In the center of the room lay a dusty Ouija board, its planchette motionless. The room itself seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy, and an icy breeze whispered through the cracks in the window. With trepidation, we gathered around the Ouija board, our fingers lightly touching the planchette. The atmosphere shifted, and a voice echoed from the depths of the mansion. It spoke in a language long forgotten, sending shivers down our spines. Panic gripped us, and the air grew thick with an oppressive force that threatened to consume us. Suddenly, the candles flickered and went out, plunging us into complete darkness. The temperature plummeted, and the whispers in the shadows grew louder, more insistent. Panic set in as we fumbled in the dark, desperately trying to find an escape route. The Ouija board seemed to vibrate beneath our fingers, and a guttural chant filled the room. In the pitch-black darkness, we felt a cold hand on our shoulders, an icy touch that sent shockwaves through our bodies. The whispers turned into anguished cries, and the once still portraits now contorted in silent screams. We stumbled over each other, blindly searching for the exit as the oppressive force tightened its grip. Finally, we burst out of the mansion, gasping for breath as we stumbled into the moonlit forest. The dilapidated mansion loomed behind us, an ancient relic tainted with the echoes of the past. We never spoke of what transpired within those haunted walls, but the horror that clung to our memories would forever haunt our dreams. The Forbidden Forest held secrets too dark to fathom, and the mansion stood as a silent sentinel, waiting to ensnare those who dared to unlock its sinister mysteries.